Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of this week's newsletter with myself, Laurence, again with a new client here, and just sort of emphasising new golfers into golf. And when I get a client, generally come to me for the first time never having played, and I say to them, right, for the first 5 minutes you're going to show me what you've got, how you grip the golf club, how you'd stand to it, because I think a lot of the time they're just expecting you to sort of reel off from a textbook and just say what you think before you've even hit any golf shots, and you've got to let those natural traits take over, because there'll be certain things they're doing well, and then obviously it's the education of the coach, like myself, to just give little bits, layers to each part of the golf swing rather than overloading. And once these layers are identified and they're clear, player can process them and put them into practice. So image on the left hand side was again player in his own free will, just nice and simply just make him hit his swing here, and you'll see on most part the club's travelling in a good direction behind his body, and then just all arms. Okay, no real understanding of how the legs generally move in the golf swing. So we had a discussion around lie angle of the golf club, which I'll show you here. So lie angle of the golf club. Again, this will change generalised posture of body. You can see, again, if I take these lines away now, you'll see the distance away from the golf ball. Much more here versus here. Just looks like more of a foundation. Haven't discussed grip yet. Haven't discussed how I want his legs to work. But you can see there's a little bit more flex going on here, almost like in a bit more of a ready position rather than being quite static and straight. Now when we see both swings to the top of the backswing now, you can clearly see the differences. So we've got a slight little difference in arm structure. We can obviously see the club's a bit more parallel with the target because you can't see it here on the right image. The legs still need to do a little bit more work than what I need to, but equally on the way down, we're now seeing a club slot a lot more into a place. I'll just get rid of that top line there. So just pre-delivery, or let's bring it to impact now. Quite a different move. Okay, when I say quite a different move, the hands are still very much in shot here, rather than coming very much into the body. Arms now want to go a bit more up and through. Yes, we've still got a lot of work to do with the arms, but the ball clearly went off in a far better shape than this one here, just using our arms. So in the base of an hour, we've given a student a good fundamental feel and stuff that we can continue to work on in the winter. So if you'd like to get in contact with myself and further your progressions this winter, please do get in touch. Cheers.